Beluru, also known as Velapuri, Velur, and Belapur in olden times, is situated on the banks of Ekachi River and was one of the capitals of Hoysala Empire. Renowned for its magnificent Hoysala temple complex, the Channakeshava temple, also called Vijayanarayana temple, which was built by Hoysala king Vishnuvardhana to commemorate his victory over the Cholas in 1116 AD. The temple is believed to have been built by master craftsmen Dasoja and Chavana, a father and son duo. Channakeshava temple. This star-shaped temple is believed to have taken around 103 years to build. At the entrance, facing the temple is a towering gopura and magnificent sculpture of Garuda, Lord Vishnu's carrier, palms touching in poised homage. The temple stands on a platform and has an exquisite artwork on its outer wall, adorned with bracket figures depicting the Puranas and epics, all carved to perfection. The lower frieze has a series of charging elephants and horses. The elephants symbolizes courage while the horses are for speed. It is also believed that Shantala Devi, the queen of King Vishnuvardhana, is the model for one of the sculptures, Darpana Sundari, Lady with the Mirror. Just outside is an interesting piece of sculpture called Gravity Pillar, which is carved out of a single rock and stands in its own weight. People can actually swipe a piece of paper across it. Equally impressive are the temples of Kappe Chennikaraya, Somyanayaki, Andal, and other Vaishnava manifestations which surrounds the main temple. The craftsmanship inside is much finer than outside. The sanctum has a magnificent 3.7 meter tall image of Lord Vijayanarayana in black stone. The Prabhavali of this idol has the 10 avatars of Lord Vishnu wrote very perfectly. The doorway with the Dwarapalakas is very elegantly carved. The Garbhagriha is stellar in shape and its zigzag wall make the figures of 24 forms of Lord Vishnu looks different at different times of the day due to light and shade effect. The bracket figure of the Madanikas are elaborately done with even water drop chiseled to perfection. There are 4 bracket figures on the ceilings which is believed to be inspired by Queen Shantala Devi's beauty. One can see the lathe-turned pillars, highly polished and intricate carvings, even in the dark, and no two pillars are alike. The Narasimha pillar, it seems, was built to rotate on its base. The Mohini pillar is the most beautiful among the pillars. The unique aspect in this is the artist has left a small space blank. It is believed that it is a challenge to others to do a better carving and to convey that art never dies as it is infinite. Channakeshava temple is proposed to be listed under UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is open daily from 7:30 am till 7:30 pm. Halebidu, formerly known as Dwarasamudra, was the ancient capital of Hoysalas, just 17 kilometers away from Belur. The Hoysala dynasty ruled over much of South India for close to 200 years, and during this time they built spectacular temples, both Hindu as well as Jain. In the 14th century, the armies of Alauddin Khilji and Muhammad Tughlaq defeated the Hoysalas and raided their empire. It is recorded that enormous wealth and riches were looted. The city never recovered and fell into neglect. In fact, Halebidu means old house or old ruins. However, few temples survived these devastations like the ones in Halebidu, and today when you see them, you will be mesmerized by some of the most stupendous expressions ever sculpted in stone. The Hoysaleshwara temple, poised on a star-shaped base on the lawn, is an architectural marvel. This twin-shrined temple is perhaps the largest Shiva temple built by the Hoysalas. Its base consists of 8 rows of friezes carved with elephants, lions, horses, and floral scrolls. Its walls are adorned with intricately carved Hindu deities, sages, stylized animals, birds, and phrases depicting the life of Hoysala kings. Imagery from epics like the Ramayana, Mahabharata, and Bhagavad Gita adorn the outer walls with highly ornate temple doorways. It is believed that no other temple in the country captures the Indian epics as elegantly as Hoysaleshwara temple. The Nandi Mandapa is positioned right in front of the temple, wherein there is a huge Nandi richly decorated with stone ornaments. Behind this is a shrine dedicated to Surya with a 2-meter tall image. There are exquisite carving in the interiors of the temple as well. The most striking item is the highly polished lathe-turned pillars. An archaeological museum maintained by ASI inside Halebidu temple complex houses over 1,500 sculptures and artifacts of the Hoysala era. Apart from Hoysaleshwara temple, Halebidu is also known for Kedareshwara temple and multiple Jain temples.